Hello everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. Now, Kendrick Lamar dropped a video for his classic diss song towards Drake called Not Like Us, and I still cannot stop laughing at this song. Like, I can't believe this whole thing is real. He performed this song 5 times back to back on Juneteenth at his pop out celebration. I didn't get a chance to talk about it because I was away, but that whole concert was crazy. And now he dropped a music video on the 4th of July. So he just wanted to violate Drake on both holidays. I mean, really? Kendrick is so petty, but I love the video. And one thing I love about Kendrick that sets him apart from his peers is he's not just a good lyricist and a great rapper. We know he's a great hip hop artist, but I like the fact that he's also a visual creative artist as well. Everything is super intentional and executed so flawlessly. I like the different references he used in this video. It was really an ode to West Coast culture, West Coast rap, and the dancing was fire. I actually thoroughly enjoyed those segments the most because people were literally dancing to a song where Drake was just getting violated left and right. It was just so unserious to me, and the whole thing is still diabolical to me. But see, Drake asked for it. He taunted Kendrick when Kendrick was quiet, and he was telling him to drop and drop, and Kendrick dropped, and now he won't stop. Okay, he's not stopping. In fact, he previewed another song. I think it was produced by DJ Mustard, so I'm interested to hear that song in full. But yeah, the video was so unserious, so hilarious, so many funny references. There was a scene where he was beating up this piñata of an owl, and if you know, Drake uses the owl as a symbol for his OVO company. And in that scene, Kendrick was like, no OV hoes were harmed during the making of this video. Also, Kendrick referenced this video, which I thought was hilariously random.
Whack! His gear, whack! His jewelry, whack! His foot stance, whack! The way that he talks, whack!
This just brings me back to when Kendrick said, I hate the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you dress. That video was basically the embodiment of that. And then when he rapped that Drake was messing with a minor, this man had the nerve to be hopscotching. Hopscotch is a game that children play. That was just crazy. Crazy work. And not only that, Kendrick brought out his fiance Whitney and the kids, and these two were dancing to Drake getting violated. This was just crazy because Drake did say that Kendrick and Whitney weren't together. He said that Kendrick put the paws on Whitney and had her running scared, and he also accused Whitney of having a baby with Kendrick's collaborator and friend Dave Free. Come to find out, none of that was true. Kendrick pretty much debunked all of those claims with this video because he had Whitney in there dancing with the kids, and then Dave Free directed the video. And finally, Kendrick ended the video by putting the owl in the cage, and that kind of represented him locking Drake up and humbling him. And you know, it did remind me of Maya Angelou's book, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. Basically, Kendrick was like, stick to singing, Drake, stick to singing. Now, Drake did lose this battle bitterly. This was a huge L for Drake, but you know what? I don't think it's over for Drake at all. I do think this is not his season, and I think he's gonna have to sit this summer out and take a hiatus. I think he really needs a hiatus. I know he has this deal with Universal Music Group and Apple Music, so he's expected to put out music because that's the slave deal that he signed, right? But right now, it's not really the best time for him to drop. I think he needs to take a hiatus so people can miss him. Also, another thing that Drake has to do, he has to figure out how to maneuver in the industry moving forward because it seems like he burnt a lot of bridges. There was rumors that he made a lot of backdoor business deals, and some of the rappers that he collaborated with felt snaked. This is why the tides are turning on him. He just acquired too much power, and he started asserting that power, and his peers didn't like how he was moving. So now his reputation is tainted, and he can't work with a lot of these people anymore. So he's gonna have to move differently, and I'm pretty sure he's already plotting on what to do next. Now, I did see Drake at Mike Rubin's Masonic White Party. Woo, Ooh, child. He was there, and I'll say he was looking a bit haggard. I don't know. He did lose some weight. Some people say it was Ozempic, but it's more than just weight loss to me. I think Drake has been going through it. He has been losing sleep, and he's not taking this loss well, which is why I think he just needs to, you know, lay low for a little while and just regroup. He's trying to act unbothered, but we know that he's kind of taking this hard. And I think anybody would. I mean, especially if somebody's accusing you of being a PDF foul, that to me is still very crazy. And we don't have any proof that he is one either. So Drake should sue, but at the same time, he would look crazy if he did, because he accused Kendrick of all types of things that were lies as well. So it's like you can't sue in a rap battle, but still, like, his reputation is taking a hit because of this song. But, you know, I think Drake just needs to fade out a little bit and wait till this all blows over. And once he comes back, people will be loving him again. But right now, this is Kendrick's season. Kendrick is going to be dropping an album soon, so this is Kendrick's season. I'm actually happy for Kendrick because he's doing all of this independently. He's capitalizing, and this is exactly what a smart businessman would do. You better capitalize. Anyway, let me move on and talk a little bit about the actress Tia Mowry, because recently she came forth and talked about this horrific date that she went on with an unnamed celebrity, and she didn't say who it was, but people are trying to gather clues and find out.
I decided to go out on this date with this one guy. We decided to meet at a restaurant, and I was like, okay, you know, fine, let's try that. What could go wrong? Now, mind you, I did know what this person looked like beforehand. Oh my God, I'm getting PTSD just telling this story. This is my life. So he ends up showing up, and he's a lot shorter than I thought that he was gonna be, which was pretty interesting, but you know, no judgment here. But what was surprising to me was he ended up showing up with a grill in his mouth to a dinner. So the first thing that I am thinking about as he sits down to order his food is, oh my God, where is this grill going to go? Oh my goodness. He's just ordering drinks and all of that. Great, awesome. He orders his food. And then again, I'm just really trying to figure out, where is he going to put this grill? So our food finally comes to the table. And again, I'm just like, okay, where is this grill gonna go? I was like, no, he's not just gonna take it out of his mouth and just put it on the table. Guess what? He took it out of his mouth and he put it on the table. Right there on the table. I mean, at least he had a napkin, right? But still, you guys, like, what the hell? Like, really, bro? How old are we? That is just, I don't know. It was just surprising and a little tasteless, in my opinion. It was gross, you know what I mean? Like, this is like your first date. It's like first impressions, you know what I mean? And he just decides to put this grill right on the table as we eat. And as we're eating, I'm just like, At that moment, I truly wish that I had been on a speed date, you know, when you can just tap out. But unfortunately, I couldn't. It was a dinner and it went on longer than I wanted it to. Girls, let me know in the comments if I am like overreacting. If you're like, girl, ain't nothing wrong with a little grill on the table. After that experience, I did start to see that people are wearing more grills these days. I guess, I don't know, am I out of sync or out of touch? I don't know. Would y'all ever see me with a grill?
Tia is so funny to me. I know that people think that she's a bit silly, but she is so funny to me. I love her TikToks, but I don't know. My messy self was trying to gather some clues on who she could have been talking about. Now, I don't know who she was talking about. Let me just say that. I do not know, but I did see her posted up with the R&B artist Lucky Daye. And shout out to Lucky Daye. I think he's an amazing artist. I love his music. He just dropped an album called Algorithm, and that album is just flawless through and through. Loved the production, loved everything about it. He's just a great artist, right? But I saw Tia at his album release party and they looked a little cozy. I'm not going to really assume anything romantic happened between them. It could be that he's her friend and she just showed up to support him, or maybe she was invited through a company, who knows. But she was there with him, and I thought to myself that it would be interesting if Lucky Daye was the guy that she was actually talking about, because she did say the guy wore a grill, and Lucky Daye has worn grills before. But she also said Lucky was shorter than she thought he would be, and Lucky doesn't seem that short to me. So I don't know. I can't say for sure that she was talking about him, but it would be really funny if she was. Anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.